In 1859, the United States and Great Britain almost went to war. Not over territory or over politics, but over a pig. Welcome back to my series, Ancient People Were Petty.
Like, you want to be petty? We can be petty.
Now, our story begins on San Juan Island, just off the coast of what's now Washington State. The border between US and British territory was, let's say, vaguely defined. On June 15th of 1859, an American settler named Lyman Cutler, who had lazily built his cabin in the middle of a British sheep run, walked outside and found a pig in his potato patch again. Now, this pig belonged to Charles Griffin, a British farmer with a habit of letting his pigs roam wherever they wanted. Cutler, who was completely fed up with that bullshit, shot the pig. He then offered Griffin $10 in compensation, so about $350 today, which seems reasonable. Griffin refused and demanded $100, or roughly $3,500 today. When they couldn't agree, Cutler basically told them that the pig was in my potatoes, so I had a right to shoot him. And Griffin allegedly replied, "Well, it's up to you to keep your potatoes out of my pig." Now, I can't confirm that quote, but God, I hope it's true. Anyway, British authorities threatened to arrest Cutler. The American settlers panicked and they called in the US Army. So in comes Brigadier General William Harney. Now, he's known for being excessively aggressive. Harney sent Captain George Pickett. You may know him from the guy of the failed Pickett's Charge. He sent Pickett with 66 soldiers to the island to hold it. Harney's instructions were simple and quite vague. You stand your ground, you push the British, and you completely ignore anyone telling you to chill out. The British, in response, sent 3 Royal Navy warships under Captain Geoffrey Hornby. Pickett, he built a US military camp at the south end of the island. Now, here's a fun fact. That fort's defenses were actually built by 2nd Lieutenant Henry Martin Robert. Don't expect you to necessarily know the name, but that's the guy who went on to write Robert's Rules of Order. So, yeah, the guy who gave us the rule book for polite meetings also almost started a war over bacon. The governor of Vancouver Island ordered the British Navy to remove the Americans, but Captain Hornby reasonably stalled until his Rear Admiral Robert Baines had arrived. Baines took one look at the situation and said, basically, yeah, I'm not starting a war between 2 world powers over a damn pig. Cooler heads finally did prevail, and both sides agreed to peacefully share the island until the border was settled. And somehow, the only casualty of the Great Pig War was the pig.